Welcome back, everybody. We just finished a wild match between Goldust and Kane, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, they actually cut our feet off there. The
Yeah.
police came in and said, "You need to stop this right now. This match needs to end here. I don't care what's going on. I don't care that this is WrestleMania. It has to end now. So sorry about the abrupt ending there."
I'm still baffled as for what's going on. They did allow us to. They're going to allow us, to finish off the show, which we're kicking off right now with Pete Dunne versus Batista for the Winged Eagle WWE Championship.
Pete Dunne has been on a warpath to get to this championship opportunity. You see him coming out here right now. The NXT UK Championship is nowhere to be seen. He vacated the belt so that he could focus 100% on the WWE Championship.
Proper thing. As far as I'm concerned, Plastic, as he shouldn't be concerned about holding that and wasting his time when he has a shot at a bigger and better championship opportunity.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't until now. So why get rid of one good thing you have if you don't have another opportunity lined up?
Exactly. Now, as far as I'm concerned, I would still be holding it if I was him until after the match. Because if he loses, well, that's a whole other story on his part.
I feel like that's just a little bit of confidence in Pete Dunne. He's saying, I don't need this championship anymore. I'm moving on to bigger, better things.
That's fair. Of course, if he does win, or even if he loses, he's still got an opportunity waiting over here in Raw or SmackDown. He doesn't have to go back to NXT UK if he doesn't want to.
Pete Dunne can go wherever he wants, and good luck saying no.
That's a good point. Dollars will take him anywhere, regardless of his
Speaking
opinion.
of dollars taking you anywhere, here comes Batista. The animal, does he got it? Do we get any pyro at WrestleMania?
He gets the pyro.
He gets the pyro at WrestleMania. Boom.
Good for you, Batista. Back from recording another movie. I don't think he planned on winning this championship.
No, so that's why he hasn't been seen too much. He just sort of has to jump back and forth here and there, do his thing, show up when he can, wrestle when he needs to. But he always defends it when he got to, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely. He's showed up in between his shoots whenever he had an opportunity or a defense or whatever lined up, like last Tuesday on SmackDown. And of course tonight, I guess he took the week off so that he could prepare and get ready for this match tonight, because Pete Dunne is not someone to sleep on.
I was, my mind went somewhere else there, Astor, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, that long, awkward pause kind of told me all about that.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. Batista looking good. Batista looking jacked. Batista looking ready to retain that championship. We'll have to wait and see what he's able to do here, though, against the Bruiserweight.
I'm very excited to see where this match goes, because, of course, both these men, very talented. Batista, a veteran of his trade, and Pete Dunne, a young up-and-comer who's got everything to prove, and as far as I'm concerned, nothing to lose.
Very much so, but think about, the two conflicting styles that we have here. Pete Dunne, a very technical wrestler, one who likes to manipulate the joints and slowly break down his opponents, whereas Batista is more of those hard-hitting, heavy moves. So it's going to be interesting to see how that style difference is going to play into this match here, Astra.
It's going to be interesting, but I can't stop looking at the fact that championship is basically as big as his pec.
He's a big boy.
He is a big boy. It's terrifying.
Yeah. But I mean, how do you think Pete Dunne feels right now, standing across the ring from that?
I'd be terrified.
He's ready?
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, I would be too. But I don't think Pete Dunne cares.
I think Pete Dunne is just in it to win it. He just wants that championship around his waist.
I mean,
or in his mouth.
Think about, whichever one we actually get. Just think about all the people that Pete Dunne has had to beat up into this opportunity.
He's had a long road to WrestleMania over the past 5 weeks, I can tell you that much.
That he has. So he's been through a heck. Now let's see what Batista could do to prevent him from getting that belt. And right now, not a good start from here for Pete Dunne here.
And of course, typical fashion, as soon as you say that, Pete Dunne gets a good kick to the stomach, and now back and forth for both men. Batista a little tangled up in the ropes here. And Pete Dunne hits him with a vicious DDT. Beautiful work here from Pete Dunne, managing to get Batista on the ground. Very surprising in that fact.
Oh, a lot of missed punches here right now. I don't think these two are really able to figure out the style here, but we had an interesting little cravat DDT right there from Pete Dunne. Once more taking down Batista, bringing him onto the mat, and let's see if he can keep that going here with another DDT working the head of Batista, trying to make him groggy, see if he can kind of keep him unaware really of where he is or what's going on.
Absolutely. As you know, keep in mind, other than that match last week with, I believe, Drew McIntyre on SmackDown, Batista has seen. Was it Luke Harper?
Batista had a match with Luke Harper with Drew McIntyre for the champion versus champion. Pete Dunne faced Luke Harper.
Yeah, I'm more so referring to Batista's ring rust here, as he's only had one match in the past 2 months.
Yeah,
since he winning the championship.
He's a busy guy.
He's a busy guy, but can his ring rust hold up? Or sorry, no, that's the wrong way to say that. Can his ring rust give Pete Dunne the advantage in this match is where I'm trying to go there.
I mean, that stalling suplex from the outside of the ring there just kind of proves that Batista's still okay. He's still got what he needs to retain this championship. Ideally, as Pete Dunne now starts working the legs of Batista.
And another
DDT right there.
Goodness, I worry for Batista if he's going to be able to make it back to his film schedule after this.
I mean, he'll do what he can here, and Pete Dunne will do what he can to try to prevent that from happening.
Working the arm there a little bit on the ropes, and now Batista turning around, snapmare into a running boot. Yep, there it is, signature Batista.
Pete Dunne rolling to the apron there as Batista takes the opportunity to start taunting on the apron. Not smart, Batista. Use the opportunity you have there to take down Pete Dunne.
Most certainly a quick jab to the jaw to knock Pete Dunne off the apron there. And,
went for the diving axe handle, missed. Pete Dunne able to get up. Quick jab of his own, reverse DDT, taking Batista down to the mat once more.
God, Plastic, I gotta say, what a show we've had tonight. WrestleMania, 2 o'clock in the day. Aside from the programming issues and all of the police issues we just had, what a beautiful card so far.
You want to know what I want to say, Astro? After all of the flubs, after all the messes up here, you know, the hacks working backstage, I actually got my burrito during that police mishap.
Perfect.
So I'm all good. It was a chorizo burrito, and it was delicious. I'm happy now.
Absolutely. Fantastic. A perfect opportunity because we were down for quite some time there trying to figure that out. But I also, you know, wish the best to the police department and situating that backstage, because I know that's going to be chaos.
Hopefully they can get something figured out there.
Definitely. Hopefully they can get the right people behind bars.
For sure, as we did miss Pete Dunne hitting a big move on Batista earlier on, now bringing him down to the mat, looking to do some of that traditional joint manipulation that he's known for.
Savage kick to the ribs and to the chin, and now working that wrist and hand.
And there he is going for the arm breaker here, per se. Let's see.
Trying to do something. There it is, knees to the back. Pete Dunne isolating, working Batista down, taking, as far as I'm concerned, not very much of a beating from Batista.
No.
Very surprised by that.
After the initial, well, there you go.
Every time.
But pretty much after the initial onslaught that Batista had against Pete Dunne, the weird back and forth they had, Dunne took control. And right there, Batista just almost tried to catch him on the flip side or something. It whiffed it.
He lost his balance, I think.
Oh, Dunne, come on. We just fixed those tables.
How many times have we broken tables today? This is getting a bit much.
Would this be the third time?
It might be the fourth. Because I believe...
Yeah, opening match. And then... I've forgotten it all already.
Yeah,
I know
memory serves.
Did, so that's why I'm saying 3. Opening match, Kane Goldust. I don't know who else did. But here Batista's doing something really gross.
We're setting up for another situation where we could have both tables broken. Keep in mind, this is a regular match. There are countouts. There are disqualifications. These men have to be very, very careful on what happens next.
5 as Batista grabs a baseball bat here. Of course, that would disqualify him. Pete Dunne would win, but he would retain his championship.
Could be the wisest decision should he choose. However, a couple of quick jabs. He decided to drop the baseball bat, and now he's focusing directly on spearing the guts out of Pete Dunne.
That he did. You saw some mishaps there. A little bit of... I would even go as far as saying a couple botches there. But eventually the spear did land, and now Batista is looking real prime and ready as he throws Pete Dunne to the outside of the ring. Presumably getting ready for a Batista bomb through those tables. which is unfortunate.
I would say presumably you're probably correct.
Oh, God.
He's getting ready for something big here.
Oh, no.
Getting ready for that power bomb.
Watch out, boys. Looks like Pete Dunne's coming for you.
Looks like Pete Dunne is going through that table. Thankfully, he chose the one that no one is sitting at currently.
Oh, dear.
The crowd are saying it's awesome, but I am terrified for the well-being of our competitors tonight.
As am I. This isn't looking good here for Pete Dunne. He had the opportunity for a large portion now, but just Batista just manhandling Pete Dunne, throwing him into the ring post, and breaking the count here, saying he doesn't want this to end in a countout, I guess.
It looks like he just wants to lay a beating on Pete Dunne, throwing him into the LED panel there in the ring. And reversed by Pete Dunne, now throwing Batista in the ring, taking the upper hand. Perhaps big kick to the face. This could be Pete Dunne's way of ending this match right now.
Let's see what he's able to do there. He went for something. Batista reversed it with a back elbow. And now once more he has the upper hand here.
Throwing Dunne into the corner. Went for a body splash, reversed by Pete Dunne. Then an enziguri reversed by Batista. Spinebuster.
Oh, dear Dunne. Is this match done?
No. Nope. Count of two. I'm not even going there.
Count of two.
Batista's signaling for the end, though. He's calling for the Batista bomb. Is this it? No. Uppercut. Come on, Batista. You need to focus on the task at hand. If you want to win, you got to put in the effort. You can't play with your food.
I mean, think about it. A couple of right hands to disorient Pete Dunne. A sidewalk slam. Disorientation is his friend here. Because, I mean, if Pete Dunne doesn't know where he is or what's going on, just for that split second it takes to hit the Batista bomb.
That's a very good point. Good kick to the gut. Setting it up. Here comes the Batista bomb. Is it enough to put Dunne away?
It doesn't even go for the pinfall.
He's not going for the pin here. Instead, he decides to go for an elbow drop. Very interesting choice here for Batista, but no, it seems like he's going for multiple elbows and now going to taunt.
Pete Dunne up on his feet, immediately caught Batista on his way to the top turnbuckle. And now he starts working him.
Beautiful kip up from Pete Dunne there to catch Batista's catch Batista when he's not paying attention.
That it was, but able to get up from the Batista bomb relatively quickly is very impressive for Pete Dunne, but just shows his determination and his willpower that he needs to ideally win this match here. As it looks like we're getting another X-Plex here from Pete Dunne.
Seems like it, and we got it. He hits it. Is it enough to put Batista away? Is he going for the pin? No.
Nope. He knows that it's going to be a lot more of a bitter end to this championship reign.
What is this, Punamania?
I mean, it could be. Why not?
Nope. Nope. I quit. I resign.
Oh yeah. This is what makes. Yeah, I'm sure. You're just mad that you didn't make it.
Yeah, a little bit.
There we go. Pete Dunne throwing Batista into that ring post, back into the ring, bringing it back in. The referee was at a 5 count, I believe.
That's something like that. But Pete Dunne in complete control right now.
He's
got Batista's number. He's working him over pretty good. And then reversed by Batista. Big knee to the stomach.
Oh,
Looks like Pete Dunne was trying to go for something big.
Can only assume it was going to be the bitter end here, but now Pete Dunne needs to work back up from nothing.
Big elbow.
Big jumping elbow on Batista. Oh, busting him open there, wide open.
I believe there is definitely some blood on his forehead, so
This has been a bloody WrestleMania for sure.
There's been a lot of busted open individuals today.
Yeah.
And hopefully everybody recovers fine. It's going to be a rough week. It's going to be a rough week.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm watching this stuff, and this is disgusting. Referee, you should probably get some gloves on your ref. Oh, diving elbow. Batista did a back roll to avoid it.
So it looks like Batista's a little bit frustrated there. It seemed like he was kind of making some sort of motion towards the crowd.
I mean, at this point here, Batista, you should have went for the pin after the Batista bomb. I don't understand why you did it, because now you gave Pete Dunne the opportunity to capitalize on your shortcomings and just whatever you gave him.
Hit another savage DDT. Two more,
right
actually.
There. Every single time Batista gets up, Pete Dunne hits him with another DDT, sending him to the mat, because that's really the only proper way Pete Dunne has to get him to the mat there.
Batista's face is just covered in red right now. Pete Dunne is just destroying him. He's going to have to go back to the movie set and just explained to them he can't act right now because he's got a giant cut on his forehead.
They CGI'd out Henry Cavill's mustache. They could probably CGI out this gash.
That's a very good point. X-Plex.
Another
from
X-Plex from Pete Dunne. Very good. Going for the pinfall attempt.
The pin straight after the X-Plex. Is that it? No.
Pete Dunne
releases the
Why
pin.
did you do that? You should have went for it.
He released the pin because he wanted to end in a bitter way.
Oh, boo. Oh, I'm done. Yeah.
Had to go there. Count of 3, and Pete Dunne is your new WWE champion, everybody.
After this long road that he had to travel, fight tooth and nail to get to this opportunity, Pete Dunne finally captures the WWE Championship on the biggest stage of them all. And Batista on his feet.
Maybe a sign of respect.
Sign of respect. It's what I love to see, Astra.
We'll see you guys in the main event.
The main event.